Hey guys, my name is Dylan Christianham. I'm a senior UNO exercise science major at UNO. I'm really excited you guys are joining me today. I have a 10-minute flexibility workout for you today. Basically, all you need is a band, okay, or a strap, something like this. You can use a towel, a dog leash, anything you can tie kind of in a little knot like this, okay, and a wrap around your foot is what you want here, okay? This is awesome. I'm excited about this one just because we've given you a bunch of cardio, endurance, and kind of strength plans, and now we are kind of tying the knot with a flexibility workout for you to kind of finish all those great home exercise and workouts you guys are doing. Okay, so we're going to start with just a 2.5 minute warm up for you, just to kind of get those muscles moving a little bit before we go into some static stretching. Okay, so I want to start with just some shoulder shrugs. Okay, I hope everybody's having a great week. You guys all look amazing. I can tell these home exercise workouts are working. It's awesome. We're just gonna go 15 seconds here, and then we'll go 15 seconds backwards, guys. So about 2 or 3 more. And then we'll go backwards. Again, this is just getting those muscles moving before we start some static stretching. I have a table here, guys, so I'm gonna do all of these stretches on this table. If you have a floor mat, use a floor mat. You can use a carpet if you'd like, whatever works for you. Something where you can lay flat, okay? You can do them on the bed, that's fine. We'll go 2 more, 1, 2, and then we're gonna go into some side lunges, okay? I'm just gonna lunge, try to hit that deep lunge, come up, go to the other side. Deep lunge, okay? This will open up the hips a little bit, work on the groin. Good job, guys, good job. We've had a crazy weather change here. We had some snow falling. This is nuts. It was like 70 degrees yesterday. I don't know what is going on out there. Shoot for about 30 seconds. So maybe 2 more. Last one. All right, now we're gonna do a knee to chest, bringing that knee to your chest, and then coming up on that toe. Okay, we'll alternate legs, 30 seconds. Good job, guys. So I'm bringing my knee to my chest, coming up on that toe, coming down. Knee to chest, up on that toe, coming down. Great job, great job. Again, usually with a warm-up, you want to kind of get that blood pumping and raise your heart rate before you start any moderate or vigorous exercise. But with this one, and because we're just going into some static stretches, basically it's just kind of help us get moving a little bit, help us loosen up before we start any static holds, okay? So maybe 2 more. And that is gonna be the warm-up, okay? So now we'll go into a couple minutes of static flexibility stretching, okay? For some of these, we won't use the band at first. For our first one, I kind of just want you to sit on the floor, wherever you're at, relaxed, okay? We're gonna do an upper trap stretch. We're gonna start at the neck and kind of work down the lower body with these stretches, okay? So upper trap stretch, we're looking forward, and you're just gonna keep your eyes forward, obviously, keep your shoulders relaxed, okay? And you're gonna pull down on your head here, guys. Kind of bring that head to that shoulder, and you should feel this here in that trap and supraspinatus muscle, okay? That is the muscle of the rotator cuff. This one helps get those insertions into the neck for the trap. Your trap is mostly for stabilizing the shoulder, okay, and your neck and movement there. Guys, I need to do 30 seconds, okay? So we're gonna go 30 seconds on each side. That was probably close to 30, and now we'll switch, okay? So again, my eyes are forward. I'm pulling down here on my head, just a little pull till you start feeling that stretch. Kind of on the side of your neck is where you're gonna feel this one, okay? Keep that shoulder relaxed. If you do have a tight upper trap here, you might even feel this stretch in your shoulder, okay? About 30 seconds. We'll shoot 10 more. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, relax. Good job, guys. If during any of these stretches you start to feel cramping or too much pulling and stuff, feel free to back off and kind of recuperate yourself and then go back into it, okay? For our next one, remember guys, this is my floor pretty much here. We're gonna do a prayer stretch, okay? This prayer stretch is great for low back tightness, kind of opening up that low back, helping with range of motion, side to side, and twists, okay? So a prayer stretch, you might have seen this one before in yoga. You're just basically, I'm gonna keep my neck relaxed, kind of coming down, bringing my chest to my knees, and I'm reaching forward, okay? With this one, guys, I'm gonna go 20 seconds forward, and then we're gonna go 20 to each side. So again, glutes are against my heels, my chest to my knees, and I'm reaching as far as I can. As that 20 seconds progresses, guys, slowly try to reach out farther if you can. About 5 seconds left. 4, 3, 2, 1. Come up. All right. Kind of recuperate. Remember, during all these stretches, you want to be able to breathe, okay? In through your nose, out through your mouth. Try to stay as relaxed as you can. We're going to take that same stretch, but we're going to go to the right side, okay? When you're stretching to the right side, I'm going to feel this stretch on the lower left side of my back, okay? So 20 seconds here. Timer's going. You guys are looking great. Remember to keep that chest down to your knees. Pull and kind of reach as far as you can. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, we'll come up and then we'll go to the opposite side. So if you had reached to your right, now reach to your left, and you're gonna feel this stretch reaching to your left on the right side of your low back. My head's down. Pulling, keeping those glutes against my heels, okay? About 10 seconds left. 5, 4, 3, and 1. All right. After that one, guys, I'll let you kind of come up. Kind of shake it out if you have to. That's a good low back one. And then we are going to get into a piriformis stretch. So piriformis stretch, I'm on the ground or my table. Back is going to be flat, your neck is going to be on a pillow, rested on whatever you find comfortable here, okay? Left knee's up. I'm going to bring my right knee, my right ankle, throw it across my left knee, and I'm going to push on the right knee, okay guys? This is going to open up that hip flexor. We're going 30 seconds. 30 seconds on both legs. If you're not feeling this, or if you're feeling it too much, here guys, extend that opposite leg a little bit and then try a little push, okay? If you're not feeling it as much, you can actually lift up that opposite leg and bring it towards your body. About 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1, and switch. So again, we're going to switch legs, so my right knee is going to be down, bringing that left ankle across, and I'm pushing on that left leg, and you're gonna feel that in that left hip. Guys, my neck is up because I'm talking, but I want you guys shoulders down, neck relaxed, okay? During all of these, remember, focus on breathing. Gonna shoot for 30 seconds here. You guys are looking great. Remember, if this is too easy or if you're not feeling that stretching that or opening up that hip joint, pull up on this leg, bring that right knee, that opposite knee towards your chest, and that'll really help open up that hip and progress that stretch there. 5 seconds, 4, 3, 2, 1, and come up. Wow, good job, guys. All right, kind of recuperate, get your blood back from that one. And then we are going to go into a hip flexor stretch. So with the hip flexor stretch, watch on the floor, you can put a pad or a pillow underneath one of your knees, okay? So whatever hip you want to stretch is the knee that you put on that pillow. So I'm here, okay? Biggest thing with this one is tucking your tailbone, okay? You're going to kind of get 90-degree bend with this leg. This is my motion. Keeping your hips square forward, okay? Tucking your tail, and you're going to kind of push and lean into that hip. This is kind of the muscle, and this is where you should be feeling that stretch here, guys. Remember, slow progression, 30 seconds. We'll start that. A lot of hip stretches, hip activation exercises and stuff are great for low backs, if you're feeling low back pain. If you feel like you have tight hamstrings and you're doing a lot of hamstring stretches, but you're not getting anywhere, a lot of this could be due to your hip mobility, hip tightness, and hip range of motion. So these are great exercises to kind of keep up on, especially if you're a runner, if you do a lot of outdoor movements like that. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1, and switch. All right, and we'll go 30 seconds here too, guys, okay? So remember, hips forward, really tuck that tailbone, okay? You see here, it's kind of released, but if I push those hips forward, tuck that tail, you really start to feel it in that hip. You might even feel a little bit in the quad. That's okay. That's perfect. About 10 seconds. 10 seconds. And we'll go back onto our backs. You're doing great. You're doing great. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and switch. All right. So back onto our backs. We are going to do what I call the glute stretch, okay? So the shoulders are flat, kind of like the Piriformis Stretch that I just demonstrated. This knee is still going to be up, okay? Whichever leg you want to stretch, whichever glute you want to stretch, you're going to pull that leg towards your body, okay? I'm going to bring this heel to the opposite side of my knee, okay? Bringing that heel, I'm going to push down, and I'm going to pull back towards your chest, okay? This will open up and kind of stretch out that glute. Okay, guys? We're going to shoot for 30 seconds here. Remember, keeping my neck, shoulders on the table, on the floor, relaxed, and breathing. Slowly furthering that stretch. This is another great exercise if you're experiencing hamstring, maybe low back pain, stuff like that. The glutes, they can release some of that tension and help relieve some of that pain. 5 seconds. 5. All right, and we'll switch. So again, right leg's down. I'm going to bring that left ankle across over the knee. I'm going to pull, and I'm going to bring to my chest. 30 seconds here, guys. and then kind of slowly progress to whatever is comfortable for you. Whatever is comfortable for you. If you can't come across that knee, you can have a little bend in this one, and even maybe this is where you feel the stretch. That is totally okay. If you can touch your chest with your knee, that's even better. That's a good flexibility there. Pull in 5 seconds. And 1, and relax. Perfect. Kind of sit up from that one for a second. That is our glute stretch. All right, and then grab that towel or whatever you're gonna use as kind of your hook. We're gonna go on our stomachs for this exercise here, guys. So on our stomachs, we're gonna perform a quad stretch. I'm gonna wrap this hook around my toes. Okay, and then I want you to be straight on your stomach, and basically this knee is not gonna come off this floor, okay guys? Keep that knee here. I know some of you guys are gonna wanna pull that up. Keep that guy down, and you're gonna pull on this until you start to feel that quad stretch, okay? Here. We'll go 30 seconds. This will stretch the 3 main muscles in that quad, which are your vastus medialis, vastus lateralis, and the rectus femoris, with a lot of different activities if you're experiencing knee pain. This is a great exercise, or a great stretch. The vastus medialis and vastus lateralis both attach and insert in the knee. So stretching out those muscles is great, helps promote range of motion. This is also great if after you're doing those hip flexor stretches, to also stretch out the quads and relieve some of that tension there. We'll go about 5 more seconds, and then we will switch legs. 3, 2, 1. All right, and then switch. So I'm going to put this band on my other leg. Again, I'm going to keep that knee on the table, okay? Keeping that knee on the table, and you're just going to pull. If you can touch your glutes, that is great. That's pretty good quad flexibility, okay? Both of my hips are down. I'm not picking either of those hips up, and I'm holding 30 seconds. 30 seconds, guys. You guys are doing great. Looking awesome. This static stretching is most beneficial at the end of a workout. As at the beginning, you want to do a lot more dynamic stretching, which is just full of movement, staying in movement, kind of what we were doing at the beginning of these stretches, and then end with the static stretches. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, and then come off from that. And now, we're gonna keep that around that ankle, that's fine there. And then we're gonna perform a hamstring stretch. So with this hamstring stretch, we're gonna go back on our back. All right, my shoulders, neck is gonna be relaxed on a pillow, whatever you can use here. And biggest thing is keeping that opposite leg flat on the floor. I wanna keep this leg straight here, no bend in the knee. Keep it straight, and you're gonna pull back until you start to feel the stretch back here in your hamstring, okay? Again, slowly progress. You don't want to jump into it and go straight, kind of throwing that knee or throwing that leg at your chest. So it's a slow progression. Everything is relaxed. We're holding about 10 seconds, and then we will switch. If you start shaking or you get in a cramp or anything like that, guys, feel free to go down, relax it, and then come back up. 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, and now we'll switch. You guys are doing great. I hope you're feeling great. Same thing, this leg is relaxed down here. All right, shoulders back, head's rested. Make sure that's around that ankle. I'm gonna pull back, keeping that leg as straight as you can. 30 seconds. My hamstrings are a little tight, so you can kind of see me shaking, so I gotta come out of it once in a while, guys. But again, slow progression here, holding that pole. About 10 seconds left, 10 seconds left. Doing great, hold it. Try to progress it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. All right. For the last and final stretch, we are gonna perform a calf stretch, guys. So your calf is comprised of 2 main muscles. You have the gastrocnemius and the soleus. Okay, so I'll kind of show you stretches for both of those, but we're going to shoot for 30 seconds a piece. I'll kind of intertwine those and put them together. But that leg, that knee is just going to be flat on the floor, and you're going to keep this hook around the toes, and you're just going to pull, and you should feel this in that stretch, or feel this in the calf. 30 seconds here, guys. This stretch here with your knee straight is primarily used for the gastrocnemius, okay? When you want to stretch the soleus, which is a superficial, deeper muscle, and it's found a little lower than the gastroc, you put a little bit of bend, in the knee, and that will stretch your soleus. So maybe about 15 seconds on each there, guys. And then we will switch legs. This is another great stretch to do. 5 seconds, 4, 3, 2, 1, and switch. This is another great exercise to do if you are experiencing maybe some knee pain, maybe a lack in ankle range of motion. The gastrocnemius and soleus both insert at the calcaneus, which is your heel bone. So stretching those out and obviously loosening a lot of tight muscles is very beneficial for increasing range of motion and relieving pain. So here we'll go about another 5 seconds, guys, and then we'll put a little bend in the knee and we'll stretch out that soleus. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, little bend and pull. Remember that soleus muscle is found a little bit deeper and lower than the gastroc. The gastroc has 2 heads here, soleus a little deeper, found at the bottom, both attached at the calcaneus. 5 seconds left, guys. 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, and relax. That is all the stretches I have for you. You guys did great. I hope you find these beneficial and useful, and know with all the other exercises and workout plans that some of the UNO students have given you, this is kind of flexibility one is great to use towards the end after you finish with those. Again, I'm really happy you joined me today. I hope you guys are all having a great quarantine, staying safe, and hitting these at-home workouts. Great job, guys.